guess the second hour, we might say, on lesson number 5, page 29. Now notice, this is the first declension. You see how this is set up? Second declension first, first declension second. I don't really like that. His methodology is that the second declension is used more than the first, but I don't know, it sort of leaves a question in the mind of the student, and for whatever it's worth, the first declension is a little harder to me to learn than the second declension, although it's not used as much. The first declension, vocabulary. Now I'm stressing vocabulary. It's for your own good. You're going to need to know these words if you do any translation. I mean, that's like you need the keys to crank your car with. That's that sort of thing. You can't drive a car without first cranking it. And that's very simplistic terms, but that's the way it is here. You have to learn the words, vocabulary words, in order to translate. So let's look at some of them that will be on your exam next week. And we were talking about, Brother Jody and I were talking about the possibility. Notice I said possibility. After our final exam next week, maybe of taking a week off. We're working on that and we'll let you know, of course, in plenty of time. But it may be that we take a week off after our final exam next week. Okay? Aletheia. Look at the definite article, which is what? Ether, or E, yeah. If you just see the word aletheia, you're going to translate it truth. But if you see aletheia, that definite article is very important. It's the truth as opposed to any other truth. Okay? That's the benefit of the definite article. That's like Michael, the archangel. There is no other archangel. He's the only one. Gabriel's not an archangel. He's a messenger. The definite article, the pointing finger, is so important in Greek. Vasilia, a kingdom. Vasilia. Graphi. Graphi, a writing or a scripture. Doxa. Doxa, the glory. Erirni. Erirni, the peace. Ecclesia. Ecclesia. Ecclesia, the church. Indoli. Notice how that's pronounced. Indoli. Indoli. Indoli, the commandment. Pardon me. Zoe, life. Zoe, the life. Mera. Mera. Now, in conversational Greek, you won't hear mera. You'll hear mera. Mera. I cannot explain why it's like that. It's just simply something that you have to learn. As I, pardon me, as I learn to do sentences and learn how to speak Greek, I wondered, why is it different? The word imera means day. Why is it simera when I'm talking to someone? I don't know. I wished I did, just for my own information. But as far as you're concerned, imera is day. Imera is the day. Carthia. Carthia. Carthia, the heart. Paravoli. Paravoli. Parable. Paravoli, the parable. Phony. Phony. Voice. ephony, the voice. Psi, he. Psi, he. Psi, he. Psi, the soul. Order, order, hour. Order, the hour. Okay, pardon me. Let's see. See if there's something else here that's important to you that I want you to know. Turn to page 35, please. No, I'm sorry, I can't hardly see, folks. It's 33, page 33. Sorry.
Can I ask a question?
Sure you
When
can.
we went over this the first time and this time, we didn't, like in the second declension, we focused on the endings for the cases. But here, even when we went over the first time, we didn't. Is there a particular reason? It's just not for us right now?
It's just, well, it could be, it's just a matter of my own discretion. It's just so much to memorize.
Okay, so right now, just don't worry about that.
Yes, sir.
Because I think in the next lesson, we did talk about some of the endings, and then, okay.
Yes, sir.
I didn't ask the first time, so I want to make sure.
I appreciate you doing that. You can just say that's a matter of grace. I just didn't want to put more memorization on you right now than I felt like that we could do and still move forward.
And I definitely ain't arguing
Well,
at all.
thank you for asking.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I've prayed through this and thought through it many, many times as I've taught it, and I just feel like sometimes you can put too much memorization. You're trying to learn the vocabulary words. You've learned the present active indicative. You're learning to translate and see the words in the sentence. You're learning to identify the subject. You're learning about attributive and predicate adjectives. I just sort of felt like more memorization of paradigms wasn't necessary. It's necessary too. But thank you for that question. I appreciate it. On page 33, I think I said, yeah, lesson number 6. Pardon me. Adjective of the first and second declension. Agreement, meaning that a word will agree with the subject. Pardon me. Use of the article, attributive and predicate positions of the adjective. That's what I just said we're going to learn. Substantive use of adjectives. Let's look at the vocabulary, which I'm stressing for you. I want you to learn them. The first word is agathos. Agathos. Or agathi, I should say. That's my fault, I'm sorry. Let me start over. Agathos means good. Agathi and agathon. That's the adjective. Agathos, agathi, agathon. Alos, ali, alo means other. Alos, ali, alo, other. Dikeos, dikeos, dike, dikeon, righteous. Eyero, eyero. That epsilon is sort of an A sound. E-H, or A, modified A. Eyero. I raise up. Erimos, erimos. Erimos, or erimi, a desert. Esketos, last. Eskati, eschaton. Kakos, bad. Kaki, kakon. Kalos, good or beautiful. Kali, kalon. Top the next column. Kyrios, Kyrios. A Lord. O Kyrios, the Lord. By the way, that word Kyrios there can also be translated sir. And in conversational Greek, I might say to you, Cherte Kyrios, or Kyria. You see? So, it can mean sir. I'm not calling you Lord, I'm calling you sir, how are you doing? Kyrios, or Kyrie. I said to you early on that the word Kyrios means Lord or sir. Cherte Kyria means the man, but Kedia, it's a little different. Took me a long time, believe it or not, to recognize the difference. But Kyria, sir, male, masculine. Kedia is female, Kedia. So I didn't want to confuse you to begin with, so I'll confuse you now.
Appreciate that, that's good looking out. Always looking out what's best for us.
I'm like that. I'm a good like that.
Wonderful man right there.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So, the next word is mikros. Mikros. Mikra. Mikron. Nekros. Nekra. Nekron. By the way, mikros, small or little. Nekros, like necromancy, dead or dealing with death, dead. And then you've got your articles, oito, that you've already learned. Othos, othos, o thee, a road or a way. Pistos, pistos is faithful. Pisti, or piston, faithful. And then protos, first. I always want to say before, and that you might could stretch that, but it's basically first. And I don't know about you, but I had difficulty when I first started thinking about first and the numerical words like in for one, Mia for one. It confused me because first and before sometimes, but first and one can sometimes mean the same thing. He's number one. She's number one. That means they're first, right? So